Welcome back, I'm Water Elemental.
And this is Axis, and we are here to make fun of Water's Kingdom Hearts poster.
Why don't you like my Kingdom Hearts posters?
In fact, you have 2 Kingdom Hearts posters.
But I also have a Barney on the ground over there.
I don't have any problem with Barney. Barney set out with a clear goal, and he succeeded. No, what I do have a problem with is androgynous little rat children. What were their keyblades and their goofy footwear and their stupid anime.
But it has the greatest storyline next to Final Fantasy VII.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Final Fantasy's incredible storyline.
It has love scenes. It has Disney characters. It has Nightmare Before Christmas and Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I feel like a sellout.
You are in fact a terrible person.
Let's just go to the champions. Well, I cut myself. Alright, so the champions this week for week 19 of Season 1, November 15th, 2010.
We have Fiddlesticks, Garen, LeBlanc, Morgana, Nitta, Noone, Sion, Saber, Timor, Zillion. That's really all we got this week. So we're going to start off with one of my first champions, Fiddlesticks. Thinking back on it now, he's probably a bad choice to start off with. It's a pretty difficult champion to play. But he has a lot of options. His lane phase is not incredibly strong, but he has a lot of staying power as long as you keep his mana up, which makes mana regen items and CDR items very helpful. The recent change to his drain has made him a little bit more potent. Extra CDR, extra damage. Who can't argue with that? He's one of the few mages out there who can jungle effectively. He can kill Golem at level 2 with Golem buff. Or, not Golem, he can kill Dragon at level 2 with Golem buff. Which is just a massive edge to your team. 130 gold at a couple of minutes in is just, it is deadly. And he's got the recent change to his ult, Crowstorm. Is actually pretty powerful. He applies Dread, so he gets a little bit extra damage out of it. Again, you have to kind of set it up right, but if you're jungling, if you have Lizard buff, you can slow him, you can fear him, and get that Crowstorm off. It's actually pretty deadly, and you can get a lot of kills with it. He's a good champion to build a lot of HP on, so that way you can stay in battle and not have to worry about basing, and then keep your life up with Drain. Because a lot of people want to focus him down because he has a really, really powerful CD, and with a proper amount of cooldown reduction, you can keep it up most of the time. Next we have Garen, the almighty Bushmaster! Demacia! He is a very, very good tank in terms of survivability. While his cooldowns are high, he has just an incredible amount of resistances because of the passive from Courage, and he's a lot of laning potential because he has no mana cost, and because of the way he regens health. So he doesn't have to worry about basing very often unless he really wants to. He can just hug the turret and keep his HP up. He is very deadly, especially if your opponent runs into you unknowingly. If you're waiting to ambush, he's a very good ambush opponent, especially paired up with other champions with a hard or soft CC. And of course, he has the almighty kill-stealing ult of destruction. It's a very, very awesome ability that calls down a pillar of the sky to kill-steal from your carries. Overall, Garen is a very durable champion. He's a great Sunfire stacker, and he's a lot of mobility, which in turn gives him the ability to get in and out of combat easily. He has a silence, and he has a hefty amount of AoE damage, so he's a solid tank.
Next we have LeBlanc, the last champion brought out. She kind of got a patch nerf, but she's still a decent champion to play this week. She has her silence ability as well as her main damaging ability. She has her quick flash. It's not as long as most other flash abilities are, but it still can get you away, and it deals a good amount of damage. She also has her good slow / control CC, depending how long you stay close to him. And she has her Mimic ability, which copies any of her other abilities, which is great because it's very versatile. If you're looking for a very versatile character this week, she's your woman, especially if the way she can move around her abilities. Next we have Morgana. Morgana is one of the better casters. She has her snare ability, which lets you snare a person for a short period of time. She also has her AoE damage that also reduces magic resistance, as well as she has her magic resist shield, magic damage incoming.
It also blocks certain debuffs. They changed it recently where it only affects CC debuffs. So non-snaring abilities, like let's say Akali's Mark or the debuff from Wall of Pain, will remain on her.
Her ultimate, she slows enemies close to her and deals a certain amount of damage. If they're still next to her in a certain period of time, she redoes that damage. She's great this week, definitely paired up with Zillion, because her ult persists through death. So if they're still standing on top of you, Zillion brings you back up, they're still going to take the damage from it.
And that also works the same for Zhonya's and Guardian Angels, so she can be a very potent semi-tank in the right situations. Next, we have Nidalee. Nidalee is one of those interesting champions. I actually really like her gameplay. She can be built in AP or AD and still be very effective, though arguably her AP is much better because of the way her burst functions and because of the range and utility it gives her if you go AP. Her traps are somewhat akin to Teemo this week. Lets you get a little bit of damage on a champion and gives you a hefty duration vision of the target. So it's really helpful for kind of scouting out their jungler or figuring out if they're going to Baron. Just a very good choice. She can snipe champions from afar. Her javelin throw is a lot of damage if you line it up right. Even if you miss a couple, because of the way it scales with the distance, even if your target has relatively high magic resistance, it's very, very deadly. So, Nidalee, great choice. And when you go into Cougar form, all that AP gets turned into her abilities. So, very deadly champion. Even if you build her more as a mage, she's still very deadly in close quarters and from far away, and she still has a heal to back it up. So good choice this week if you want to try something cool. Next we have Noone. Noone is a champion that people either think is garbage or is awesome. A lot of people say he's great because he has a lot of staying power. He has a heal, and because of the way his passive works, he can save himself a lot of mana. His Blood Boil is one of the best escape mechanisms in the game. If you have Ghost, no one can catch you. No one can catch you. It can help your enemy, you can help your friendly champions get away, it can help you take down towers. It's a very versatile ability. And of course, his Ice Blast, slow, with Blood Boil, you can chase anybody forever. Forever. It's great. It's a hefty amount of damage too. A lot of people don't expect the amount of damage Ice Blast is going to do. And his ultimate, when paired with Banshee's Veil, is a very good sort of cautious thing in team fights. It's one of those things like a Wall of Pain or like Mamu's ult that keeps champions from wanting to go all in, makes them not want to commit, and when one guy decides, oh hey, I'm going to go for it, and the rest kind of back away, that's when you can make your move. So Noone is a great champion to make your enemy team second guess, and when they start second guessing, that's when you win the team fight.
Definitely, especially with a team with a bunch of melee in there, he kind of makes them want to spread out a bit, because if they all jump in at once, he pops his ultimate, it hurts them a lot.
Definitely. Next we have Sion. Sion can be built both AP and AD. AP is a little bit hard to use sometimes, especially with the new magic resist item. It's going to make him kind of a little bit lackluster in the area where he usually excels, and that's killing kind of softer melee and ranged. But still, he's a very strong champion. With a lot of AD, he is just deadly because he can get a stun off, he can run up and just start whacking on you and burn you down really, really fast. He's very deadly if he gets up in your face, so you might want to be packing a Cleanse or a Banshee's Veil this week to just try and stay out of his range, because if his stun misses, or if you flash his stun, or if you cleanse his stun, he can't keep up with you. There's no other way to catch up with you. Next we have Saber. Great pusher, great aura bot. She's an overall good champion. Her boomerang blade got nerfed a little bit, but it got buffed in the way that it scales with her attack damage now. So it was already a very deadly ability, But now that scales with her AD, she deals even more damage, and so she's quite a hefty hitter with that thing. And she can clear creep waves very, very easily. And of course, her ult is a lot like Blood Boil this week with Noone. Helps you get away, helps you push towers. It's a very, very potent thing to do, especially if you are running with Noone. You can pretty much zerg in there, run super fast, beat everything down, run away really quick. No one will even know what hit him. So that's Saber this week.
All right, we have Teemo. Teemo is a great scout as well as a great ganker. His passive lets him go camouflaged. After 2 seconds, he becomes invisible while standing still. This is great for ganks, especially if he's in the middle. Minions come up, so does your enemy. He pops out of nowhere from behind, deals a lot of damage, backs off, paired with his blinding dart and damage over time. Great abilities. Next, he has his quick move, which lets him move around faster, increasing speed. So he can run really fast. He's kind of like Strut for Misfortune, but it's an activated ability.
That, and it won't be knocked out by little minions or monsters. So even if they're whacking on you, when you run into a quick little attack, you can still get away and not worry about getting knocked away.
Yep. Next, we have Noxus Trap, or the Trippin' Mushrooms, which are a slowing little trap like Nidalee's effect, but a lot better because it gives you a massive amount of range while they're down. You can have up to 10 of them on a map, and they're like wards that activate when someone steps on top of them. They do a lot of damage if you're not watching, especially stacked up, and if you're kited right, they're your bane of existence on certain characters. Teemo, great anti-melee character this week, and also a very, very great ranged. Finally, we have Zillin, DJ Jihad Light, as we like to call him here.
Jihad Light, folks. This is a great champion.
He's a great support character. He has his time bombs, which are his only main damaging ability. Put him on allies, put him on enemies, put him on minions. Blows up, deals a great amount of AoE, especially if you stack AP. He has his slow or increased speed, depending on who you use it on, as well as his refreshing ability cooldowns, which lets you speed up how you deal damage, or if you need it for a quick burst of speed. He also has his ultimate, which reses people around. Great this week, especially paired up with Morgana, like we said. He is probably one of the better supports this week. I think one of the only few supports. But he's really great, especially if you know how to use him. Great character.
And he's a good choice if you have a jungler, because that 8% XP will help them get to level 2 just from Golem alone. So it really speeds up all of your lanes, but your jungler especially will benefit greatly from a Zillion on your team. And that's really it for champions this week, guys. If you want to post builds, if you want to post suggestions, put it down in the comments or on our Facebook page, and we are happy to hear them.
Yeah, we love feedback, guys.
Yeah, and if you have a cool build, you have an interesting build, or if you think that Teemo is so new candy and melody.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? Well, I'm going to go play Black Ops now.
This has been Water Elemental.
And this has been Axis, and we are here to frag some noobs.
What about peace and love, man?
Let me get my crossbow out.
You gonna keep this up again? I'm finding a new co-host.